Happy New Year! 2025 has been a defining year for cruising after 50. In this year alone, I spent 94 days at sea, completed 11 cruises, and sailed on 9 different ships. That's nearly 100 nights of being rocked to sleep by the ocean. Now, I have a motto. The best cruise ship is the one I'm on right now. But can we sort them from best to better? Absolutely. But I look for the joy in every deck of every ship. But spending nearly 100 nights away does have its risks. I'm always half afraid I'll come home and my dog won't recognize me, or my family will have moved without leaving a forwarding address. People ask if I'm worried my wife will kick me out. But as a true bon vivant, I'm always prepared. I usually have my bags packed by the door for the next adventure anyway. But before we go to the ultimate cruise ship showdown, yes, we have a lineup of 9 fantastic cruise ships, an important acknowledgement. In November 2024, I set out on a 17-day transatlantic on Explora 2 to start a dream, the Cruising After 50 YouTube channel. Fast forward through to 2025, those 94 days I spent on cruise ships were about more than miles. They were about the community that built this channel. There are 3 ships that hold a special place in my heart for the milestones we shared. Norwegian Joy. This is where it felt real. I met Kirk and Tori from the cruising channel Kirk Tori Stories, whose friendship kept me going early on. Odyssey of the Seas. Thanks to an invitation from a group of creators who helped me hit the first 500 subscribers, I met Lisa from Liana Cruising Forever. I was on board when we officially hit 1,000 subscribers. Explora 1. This was my chance to pay it forward. I met Roy from Bucket List Guides and had the joy of helping him reach his own 1,000 subscriber goal. But more importantly, it's about you. Being a smaller channel lets me have the kind of personal interaction I love on ships. I want to give a huge shout out to my common champions, from Steve, Marty, T, Kern, Jay, Tori, to our leaderboard leaders like Jack, Lisa, and Robert. And the Golden Globe goes to Florida, Dawn, with nearly 100 comments. You are the reason this community has grown. And the ultimate Christmas gift? You all pushed this channel past 3,000 subscribers on Christmas Day. Thank you. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, be like my champions. Subscribe and comment. What was your favorite cruise of 2025? And what is your first cruise booked for 2026? Now, I'm going to rank these 9 ships from my good to my life-changing. But first, a disclosure. These rankings are completely subjective. If there is one thing I've learned with absolute certainty since starting this channel, it's that we like different things in different moments. Your experience changes based on whether you're solo, with a partner, or with family. It depends on the itinerary, the service that week, the shore excursions, and even the fellow passengers. These rankings aren't an absolute truth. They are just my honest feedback from this journey of mine. Number 9, Star of the Seas. I traveled solo with a group of friends. It's an engineering marvel, impressive logistics and operations. But unless you are traveling with teenagers, it loses that maritime soul. It feels more like a land resort or a big shopping mall than a ship. The incredible stability doesn't help. We don't remember we are at sea. I see this question all the time. How do I keep my belongings safe at the water park? The pro tip? Just leave them next to a screaming toddler. No one is going over there to touch them. Number 8. Holland America, Rotterdam. A very traditional cruise line catering to a loyal crowd. I did a 21-day back-to-back here. As a solo traveler, the service and the program were a perfect match for me. Everyone asks, what should I pack for a 21-day cruise? The truth is, 3 pairs of elastic waist pants. One for breakfast, one for lunch, and one for the dinner you definitely didn't have room for. Number 7, Norwegian Joy. The itinerary played a huge role here. The Panama Canal. Staying in the haven is always a plus. That inside swimming pool and that extra touch of luxury and incredible food. People often wonder, is it a long walk from an aft cabin to the haven? Well, let's just say, by the time I walked to breakfast, I'd already eaten my 10,000 steps and was ready for a nap. Number 6. Norwegian Viva. Brand consistency is strong here. But despite being a more modern ship with more to offer than the Joy, the haven experience actually felt slightly inferior. Still a stunning vessel. The 360 promenade walk was stunning. The number one question on Viva is, why is the comedy club so small? My theory? It's a social experiment. NCL wants to see how many cruisers they can fit into one room before we're forced to become a family. Number 5, Odyssey of the Seas. A family ship, yes, but it still feels like a ship. It has the best entertainment I've ever seen on any cruise line. If I would be ranking entertainment alone, this ship would be number 1. It perfectly balances the big ship energy with the maritime soul. A common worry is my view obstructed by a lifeboat? Personally, I didn't mind. My master station was the schooner bar, so if we hit the iceberg, I was already exactly where I needed to be. Number 4, Viking Vela. My first time with Viking and impeccable value for money. It's adults only and feels like a ship designed for exploration. Perfect to cruise with your better half. I am going to share you a secret on this one very few people know. If this was ranking on spiked coffee alone, this ship is number 1. I still remember my Lord Nelson coffee, spiked with Armagnac. Guests always ask, are there refrigerators in the cabins? Actually, yes. And on the ship this quiet, that fridge hum is the only drama you'll hear all week. It's the only thing making any noise. Number 3, Resilient Lady of Virgin Voyages. This was outstanding. I was completely overwhelmed at embarkation day. I felt out of place for 2 hours. And then, as soon as I joined the first solo meetup, I fell in love. Being pushed out of my comfort zone made me feel young again. It is the best solo line I know. The top question here, what do I wear for Scarlet Night? My advice? Anything red, anything you don't mind getting sweat on, while a 70-year-old grandmother outdances you on the pool deck. Number 2, Explora 2. This is luxury, flawless service, impeccable food, and I know the crew by name. And the crew knows me the moment I step on board. It's like coming home. The only problem is you need a very thick wallet to stay here forever. People ask about the laundry service. Let's be real. At these prices, I don't want laundry service. I want the crew to just buy me new clothes every morning and tell me I look thinner than yesterday. And now let's do a drum roll for number 1 as I open this bottle of champagne. I'm not very good at this, am I? And number 1, Explora 1. Very similar to Explora 2, but the company's first ship always feels like the firstborn child. There is a level of protection and care poured into this ship that makes it my absolute top pick for 2025. And besides this, the pool table is actually gyro stabilized on this ship. The FAQ asks, do the suites have blackout curtains? They certainly do. And thank goodness, because after the amount of champagne they pour, you're going to need a very dark room and a very long conversation with some aspirins. While Explora 1 takes the crown for luxury, I have a separate set of awards for those of us eating the seas solo. To wrap up, my 2025 solo awards. Honorable mention, Norwegian. Their solo cabins and lounges, especially on Viva and other Prima class ships, are perfect for meeting people. Third place, Holland America, a traditional, welcoming solo community. Every sea day, a solo lunch. Second place, Explora Journeys, a great comprehensive solo program, and with solo supplements as low as 25 or 0%, it's the best kept secret in luxury. First place, Virgin Voyages. With their solo concierge, Wow! The absolute gold medal for solo travelers after 50. And because we are a small but valuable community, a special ask from me to you to help shape the channel for 2026. What would you like to see more of in this channel in 2026? What would you like to see less of? Let me know in the comments. I'm heading to the door. My bags are already there. Wish you a happy 2026 and may you take a cruise out of your bucket list.